Alright, hello everybody and welcome back once again to emmavoid's Let's Play of Pyre. So, last we left off, we had, let's see, I believe we sent, dang it, now I can't remember her name. Big lady with the horns. She was cool, I liked her. But she's gone now, sadly. And, we've just got one more rite to do before our next liberation. I'm not actually sure who we're going to try to send back next, but I guess we'll see. So for now, let's continue on. Alright. Snap. Pleasure to encounter you within the skies themselves, O Nightwings. They deliberately crashed into us, Father, yet you still address them in such a cordial manner. Now, Alma, I am certain this was an honest accident, and it appears no lasting damage has been done. Please, take the helm, as I shall go and start to pick up all the fallen artifacts, which shook free from the walls after the impact. Perhaps some of these old heirlooms may yet be repaired with adhesives drawn from certain flora we may find along our long and difficult quest. Damn you, Nightwings! You stay away from us! Oops. I'm sorry, Almer. Oh, great. Now Bay's gonna be upset at me for making her not quite yet boyfriend upset with us. Alright, so Bertrude wants to go this way. So Gilman says that there's riches over here. And Wolfred says, ooh, that we can find some stardust over this way. Yeah, let's go with that. We'll sift for some stardust here. Your time in the boundless waters of Ragged Rock passes mostly without incident when Wolfred approaches you, pointing out to sea. Observe the surface of the waters there, my girl. That is stardust come from above. Ah. So we've seen it plenty of times and used it, but we haven't actually spoken about it with anybody yet. Cool. And stars themselves, yeah. The two of you begin sifting the waters. It is a slow process, but eventually you wind up with a significant amount of the precious material. Ah, pile of stardust. Nice. Plus 10. Not bad. Alright. Uh-oh.
You are nothing, reader.
Oh, yeah, this guy.
Nothing but a mindless simpleton.
Mm-hmm.
Your every action is a stain upon the legacy of the 8 scribes.
Oh, shut up, jerk.
The rites have been a long-held secret to keep out those such as you.
Mm-hmm. You wake from what little sleep you managed this past night. Once more, the voice tormented you within your dreams. You attempt to rid your memory of it. If the voice truly is that of Archjustice Androbles the Ninth himself, as Wolfred indicated, then none of you are likely to receive too warm a welcome should you regain your freedom. Yeah. Oh well. Ooh. Here in the sprawling waters of the Sea of Solace, you encounter a messenger imp come to deliver news and rumors from the other side. Jody, that's her name. Jody was the last one we sent back. The news this time pertains to Jodariel, whom you liberated at the fall of Solium. You learn Jodariel's past transgressions have all been forgiven. She soon was to be reinstated on the Blood Border on the presumption that she wanted her old status back. In fact, she was offered an especially prestigious leadership position in the First Veil, for a demon such as she could not be seen in the streets. First Veil, elite Blood Border platoon shrouded in secrecy, other than the famous results of its operations. Interesting. But she refused the gesture, rather bluntly, the report suggests. Instead, she sought Wolfred's agents, as well as several of her former fostered sons and daughters, and so the ranks of the revolution grow stronger. The last part of the messenger imp's news must have been damaged in transit, though appears to be in Jodariel's own words. All you can tell is that it says, await. You thank the messenger imp for relaying this information. Your companions are excited to discuss the news. Tizo's fired up about the news of Jodariel's return. Having someone of Jodariel's will and stature with us on the other side shall pave the way toward a brighter future. We can envision it. A demon such as she set loose within the Commonwealth. Do you think she still has her horns now that she's back up there? Wonder what the rest of her message said. She is an inspiration to us all, or to this night she is at least. The news of Jodariel's liberation fills you and your fellow exiles with newfound resolve. +1 hope for the next strike. Awesome. Alright. So, don't really have anybody to chat with. But that's okay. Let's check out the slug market. Hey you guys, how long's it been since I last told you you're my favorite customers? Because I just wanted to remind you that is definitely true, okay? So come on in, I guess. Oh, Ron. You're weird. Alright, so let's sell a few things at him. And we got anything of particular interest? Might just go for some more stardust, because we can always use more stardust. Yeah. Moigaitai, yeah. Alright, so who are we likely going to use in this next one? I want to make sure somebody else... Oh, right. So I want to make sure somebody else is as high a level as Bae, because I don't want to have to send her back. But... can't send out Tizo. Can't send out Wolfred. Can't send out Bertrude. All of them kind of got their butts kicked in the last mission. So... Pamitha, Gilman, and Bae it is. What's Bae got? Alright. Yeah, I feel like the Black Claw is a pretty good item for her to hold on to. And let's see what Sir Gilman got. Oris's scale jumps farther than usual, which is cool and good and all. And right, while flying after dousing the adversary's Pyre, Pamitha may instantly return and deals extra damage. So, let's see, it makes that +5 extra, +4 extra. Ooh, +60%. +51, still good. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll use this pile here, and oh! Wait, what? Huh. Oh, because we had some left over. Nice, I didn't realize it would do that. That's pretty cool. No, that won't actually help any. Come see us again, guys! Oh, now we got a new chapter we can read. Foraged findings. There's a simple pleasure to be found in foraging about this place. Easy for a cur to say, of course. Though barren looking to the naked eye, the downside has its share of semi-hidden treasures waiting to be found. It was a nose for treasure, after all, which drew us here. Certain types of artifacts found in this place would fetch a reasonable sum in soul, whether because they shine with inner light or due to other special properties. I have observed that stardust, freshly fallen from the heavens, sometimes glimmers in the afternoons. I've not found a use for it as yet, although because it brings me faith, perhaps I have indeed. Makes sense. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna mess with stuff for a little bit. Okay. Alright, well, let's commence the rite. As the sky above the hulk of Horus darkens, your companions watch in silence and await the commencing of the rites. Pamitha speaks up after a time. Never ceases to be awkward waiting around like this. Now everything is ready, and the stars begin to shine once more, precisely as foretold. Oof. Oh. Are these ones new? Cool, but again, not that interested. In fact, let's turn that one off.
Still very cross with you, you know.
Yes, I'm aware.
To think I saw in you a worthy heir. Not
What?
just to the legacy of the Nightwings, but to the future of the Commonwealth. That traitor Volfred. Only a fool would be seduced by his audacious promises and his dangerous ideas.
Yeah, sure.
That, dear reader, would make you a fool.
You're the one wearing a
To
mask.
explain it thus, so even you could understand. Now for this blasted rite. Some of us still have our duties to uphold. Some.
You. We are ready for you, Nightwings. Come, accusers, let us crush them and be done here quickly. Huh. So I guess they are still alive.
Go on then.
Shut up. So, we've got Lendl with an Ashen Coal. Ooh, plus 35, jeez. Right, and we found out that he used to be a constable, but then was a huge jerkface. Yeah, wrongful sentencing into exile of an innocent civilian. Okay. So what's his buddy's got? Living Flame. Deals bonus damage while they have more Pyre. And same. Okay.
Decided yet?
Shush you. Alright. So, we've got Bay, Gilman, and Pamitha. So I'm probably going to want Bay up front. Pamitha over here on the right, since she can just fly right over those gaps. And Gilman.
Sir Gilman. It is done.
For the glory of the Nightwings! Come then, Nightwings, we are prepared for you. Here we go.
Begin. Banished in an instant.
Oops. Alright. Oops. That was bad.
The orb is up.
Oh.
A deftly thwarted drive.
Ow. Butts.
The Nightwings assert
There we go.
themselves thus.
Could have been worse. Ah. Nope, nope, that was bad.
They did it! The Nightwings shall prevail at this rate. Oh dear.
Butts.
By the scribes.
Here we are.
You have it.
Ah, not quite.
Lendl, plunge into your pyre. The orb hath left your clutches. Their pyre shan't survive much more of that.
No, not again! I cannot lose you again! This cannot be happening to me! Yeah, Lendl.
Good.
Alright.
No more than a lick of flame remains. And it is done.
Not so bad.
Nightwings prevail.
Yep.
Alas, that their adversaries failed to stop them.
Oh, shush. We're awesome.
The right is ended.
Blast! That a decorated constable of the Commonwealth should end up having to consort with fools as these in these accursed robes and miserable circumstances. Those damned scribes certainly exist, for it is clear they have no love for me or anyone of decent birth and station. Maybe we just have to get to know him better, and then maybe he is nicer than he seems? Is everyone in your Commonwealth as fun to be around as him?
There is much to learn from this experience.
Alright.
Be gone now from my sight.
Here I thought they would level up from that. There proves little time for rest at the Black Wagon after your fellow exiles overcame the accusers in a rather one-sided contest. Those afflicted with banishment sickness seem to be doing better, at least, and express gratitude to Babe, Hamatha, and Sir Gilman for their efforts. Just then, the lone minstrel appears before you. No words escape his lips. You can guess full well what he has come to indicate to you, and follow him back out into the darkness. The stars above seem to be few and fading, and yet one still shines, defiant. The path to freedom. One more way to go. It's almost sounding like this might be our last one. Chance at Liberty presents itself again. I do not know yet whom to choose this time. The group is so accommodating, yet I know they look to me to make the best decision for us all. Oof. Yeah, no kidding. Well. Up against the chastity. Oh, Tinder stuff. You're a buttface. Oops. You notice that the lone minstrel is standing there, with you, regarding the night sky. The Gate Guardian and I, we have paid witness to the liberation rites upon the fall of Solium for a long time. We have seen so much. And so, I am a bit taken aback, is all, to see something which I have never seen. You look upon the stars together for a while, then... I wish for you good fortune and the wisdom of the scribes on your ascent. The lone minstrel leaves you there alone under the night. It has grown very late, and you need rest. The black wagon shall have to take flight again come morning. Ah, page revealed. Nice. See what the accusers were originally like. The accusers formed under Golanthanian. He is a big man. He values justice, loyalty, and steadfastness. Golanthanian, he says that the accusers take their name from one of his most accomplished legions, from his former military days. All among them, in fact, served the Master General at one time. They represent the stoutest-hearted people of the Empire, who held true to Mur and Golanthanian to the end. The golden colors of their raiments are reminiscent of their old shining armor in his claim. Ever shall they seek out those with the truest spirits and the strongest sense of purpose to replenish their ranks. Yeah, not quite anymore, but, you know. I really hope there's something we can do to help Sandra out. And I can't help but wonder if this is possibly our final trip. What's this? Something appears different now about the sacred mountain west of here. The lands near Emperor's Ascent and Emperor's Fall appear ashen. On the other hand, the once precarious regions below, which you knew as Temple High Road and Temple Cistern, seem swept clean by the elements. The lone minstrel observes all this alongside you. Inclement weather we have lately seen, reader madam. We ought be able to make the landing closer to Scribe's Gate now. Then I suppose this means we soon shall see Celeste once more. Then I shall go tell everyone to prepare for landing. Interesting. So High Road, Hamatha can gain favor, or Cistern, Volfred can gain favor. Let's see. I think let's go with this one. You arrive once more among the quiet solitude of Mount Allodial. It appears that Manly and the Chastity have already arrived along the other route. With some time to spare after having landed, you join Volfred on a brief expedition to the monument of Molten Melith. The book says almost nothing of the present circumstances. I wish that I had clearer guidance as to how we should proceed, O scribes. Although, perhaps this is the nature of the path. It isn't to be read and understood. It is to be embraced with all one's heart and mind. What other choice is there? You return to the wagon once he has finished paying his respects. You have occasion once more to pursue your vocations. Volfred gets +3 glory. Nice. Vocations. Well, don't think I want to worry about foraging, so let's do some mentoring. Let's see. I'm really bad at deciding this stuff. Alright, let's mentor Pamatha. Fine, then let us chat together for a spell. You and Pamitha spend some time reviewing some of the specific aspects of the rites, such as the properties of the aura. You sense you gain something from it. I hadn't thought of it quite that way, reader darling. Cool. Alright. Off to Scribe's Gate we go. Again, you stand before Scribe's Gate, where the Gate Guardian regards you all above an archway carved from stone. In the exiles of the Nightwings, you must know by now that once the stars no longer shine, the rites shall cease. For now, step forth. Except for you, Tariq. You stay right there. Greetings, Celeste. The Nightwings are prepared, and as for me, you shall not blaspheme under the gate again. Do we understand each other, Tariq? Aye, Celeste. I apologize for my behavior before. I shall adhere more strictly to my duties. Be sure of it. Now, each of you, come forth. Please state your names and what it is that you seek whilst crossing Scribe's Gate. One by one, your companions cross the gate until it is your time to do so, and you follow them in turn. The Gate Guardian regards you all, then waves you through toward the summit. The 8 scribes bid the Nightwings welcome. Go forth with glory. Am I free to accompany them, Celeste, or shall I remain here? She looks at him a while. You are free to accompany them, Tariq. As you will, Celeste, until we meet upon the summit then. Looks like she's still a bit upset at him. Alright, well, it's been a bit of a short one, but I think that's going to be the end of this episode for today. Next time, be sure to come back and see one more Liberation Rite, and possibly the end of the game. I'm not really quite sure if we're, like, there, or if we've got, like, one more round to go. Shrug. Either way, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to like, subscribe, maybe leave a comment. If you want, you can check out my Tumblr and my Twitter down in the doobly-doo, and that's also where you'll find my Patreon and my PayPal if you happen to want to, you know, throw some money my way and help me keep doing this. And, you know, also eat and have medicine and whatnot. Alright, well, thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!